Hello, welcome Field Home Farm Sessions, episode 192 on Easter Friday on April the 18th. KJ and Fax Porcupine Podcast are on today. I was going to talk a little bit about Easter, talk about photo radar. I don't know if Fax, if you got that in the States, the photo radar, but talk a little bit about that. Yes, I got another board meeting and my wife and I's anniversary yesterday. It was just magical. 15 years, I guess that's a milestone. 10 is usually a milestone. 15, 25 is a silver. I don't know what do they do for 15, KJ. So we went out to there we go. We went out to a restaurant, Chuck's there in Bradford, and had a nice little lunch because we can't do supper with 4 kids. And you get married, you have kids, and then the kids have activities when you have when you want to go out at night for your anniversary. So we went out at lunch and had a nice lunch and everything else. And then my wife got me a card, and I didn't get her a card because I thought we were not supposed to do that. It's not her birthday. It's not my birthday. This is my opinion podcast. It's my opinion. So I didn't get her a card because I didn't think you just say I love you and say happy anniversary and you don't need a card. I don't think. She got me a card. It's lovely. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'll be in shit for that. But whatever. I'm not gonna ask KJ. There you go. Fax is giving me some support there. Thanks very much from the States. How's your podcast going there, Fax? Like you, I don't listen that much. I've been busy with as if you listen to my podcast in the past. I got on as a board member on the Chicken Farmers of Ontario, and that takes up a lot of time. Once in a while, you won't be doing anything, and all of a sudden you get a couple emails. Next thing you know, you're reading stuff and making decisions. So we got a board meeting next week, our April board meeting, and you're supposed to get your material 7 days in advance, but as I've found out, they don't warn you that you're going to get the material. It just shows up. So I got the material. I started reading. You basically, as a board member for the chicken farmers, you get all this material, then you got to make a very good judgment on the decisions that are presented to you. How's that for told you you're trying to get elected as an official in New York. There you go. That's all right. I have never been down to New York yet. I've been to New Jersey. I think I mentioned that before. I'd love to get down to New York one day. So I hope you get an official. Yeah, it's like I say, I'm just starting as a board member, so I'm just getting my feet wet and learning stuff. I'm still voicing my opinion, but it's kind of hard sometimes when you're not fully in tune with all the procedures and all the policy and all the there's a lot of bylaws and there's a lot of stuff to soak in right away. So I'm getting the hang of it, and committees and whatnot too. So it's a lot to take in, a lot to read. Like I say, we got all this material. I started reading it last night during my daughter's practice because she had a tryout. I guess a tryout practice. So I sat in with that, and I'm reading the material at the same time. And my daughter said after that I wasn't paying attention enough when she was practicing or trying out. I'm like, I said, I didn't say it to her, but I said, holy shit, I've watched this 100 times, and I love it that you do this stuff, but I'm pretty sure I don't have to watch. I didn't say this to her. I'm pretty sure I have to watch it every single shot, but I am very proud of the way she plays, and she's getting better, and I love that she tries. And I watch a lot. I've seen it a lot of times. If she thinks she's doing a good job, then yeah. The day before when she had her basketball tournament, she was a little bit tired, so took that. That was her last tryout day. So now pre-tryout practice. So next week it'll be your tryouts, trying out for the Barrie Sharks AA U13 girls team. Hope she does good luck. And then as long as she gives her best, like I said when I was running for the board position, as long as she gives her best effort and tries her hardest and works her hardest, then it's up to KJ, don't ask. Don't KJ just asked me how did basketball go. Oh my goodness. I think they lost a couple games, and they actually won a game, and the other team was not very good. So it kind of boosts up your confidence a little bit. I'm glad they won. I feel sorry for the other team because I think they were a very bad team, and I know how that goes from a year of hockey of bad. So And I think then they lost in semifinals. So she played 5 basketball games in that day. So it was a lot. So, and then she practiced at night. She was kind of tired. So I give her all credit. But she wants to do a little bit of more practicing. She wants to eat a little bit better. I mean, I don't know what a week's going to do, but I'm going to try my best to train her and get her prepped up so she tries her hardest. I said that's all the advice I can do is try your hardest and see what happens. So the evaluators are not always fair, let's put it that way. So yes, today is Easter Friday. Now, I remember when I think all government officials get Friday and Monday off, but most of the people work Monday. So I don't know when it turned to just Fridays off, and and if you want to get religious and go into the Bible, and Jesus died and then he resurrected. I mean, Dirty Mike and I have talks and joke all the time about it, and it's like, I don't know, he was hung on the cross and then he died and then he rose rose. So don't get mad at me for just generalizing the Bible and all that stuff. But anyways, it is a religious holiday. It is Easter holiday, so it's Easter Friday, Good Friday, and then Easter Monday. And I remember as a kid, you're a kid, you don't unless your parents are really in tune with the Bible and whatnot. I said you basically Roscoe entered the studio. How are you, Roscoe? Basically, you are about after the Easter Bunny. So when you're a kid and you're not religiously into the Bible, yes, it's all about the Easter Bunny. So waking up, I don't remember precisely what my mom used to do for Easter. I'm pretty sure there was eggs and stuff. As we got older, a little bit different, but I just remember the drive up to my grandma's, my brother and I, and dad and mom, and she always had those little tiny colored Easter eggs. They're the size of a loony or toonie. Facts in the states, that's our that's our money. It's our dollar loony, and our $2 toonie is. So about the colored Easter eggs, she used to shove them in the couch, and she'd buy like hundreds of them and shove them in the couches and behind everything. So you go up to her house and you'd say, "Hello, Grandma, Happy Easter," and then you just take off for the Easter eggs. So that was childhood memories, and now my wife does that. I shouldn't even say that if my kids listen. I just get rid of that stuff. The Easter Bunny puts Easter eggs in the couch. The Easter Bunny hides all the Easter eggs, and I'm pretty sure the Easter Bunny's coming on Sunday too. I don't think I wrecked anything, so we'll just leave it at that. And Photo Radar. I don't know, Roscoe. Fucking Photo Radar is driving me insane. I got 2 tickets. 2 tickets sent in the mail. In Aberfoyle, fucking Ontario. I was going to my chicken meeting there last month, and you don't know it right away, and all of a sudden you get sent in the mail, and then not even a week later, I was driving through there again, and whatever. I'm always speeding. I'm going like 65, 66, and a 50. It's not usually, cops usually don't pull you over at that speed, but apparently they did. Your wife got one last week. There you go. $208. Let me see. $208 sounds cheap compared to what I got. Let's just see. Where is that friggin'? Oh, Roscoe, now you got me all distracted. Oh, there they are. I beat your wife. $215.75. Oh wait, that was a bit faster. I was going 69 in a no, I was going 7. Where the fuck is this stupid thing? Anyways, going too fast. Oh, here it is. 73 kilometers in a 50. I guess I was listening to some good music, AC/DC or something, but the time before that was 69, and that was $123. So I did appeal both of them. I don't give a shit. I'm going to appeal them. They're online, and I'm going to give my case and say I'm a poor chicken farmer. I can't afford it. So my Roscoe says I don't speed. Your speed is 25. We have all that miles an hour. Yes, it's 50 kilometers an hour, and yeah, I don't like my opinion. I said it's my opinion podcast. I think Darlene got 2, and they're around. Oh Jesus, they're around $500 each. That's KJ. I'm sure as shit you've got some speeding tickets. But anyways, I think it's a lazy way to enforce the speed limit. Personally, in my opinion, they should have photo radar cameras in subdivisions, because I said there's too many people who speed through subdivisions with kids and whatnot, and put some speed bumps too in subdivisions. Maybe where there's schools, something like that, but you have to label where they are. You can't just have a money grab and just grab money, in my opinion. I remember in 1995, I think Mike Harris in our government got elected because he said he was going to get rid of photo radar. Hold on. And he got rid of it, and he got in. So that was back in '95. His promise to get rid of it. So I think it should be in subdivisions. I don't think it should be on major roads. And Aberfoyle, it's nothing. There's nothing there. You come around a roundabout, and all of a sudden there's a photo radar. So that is all I have to. Mr. Loeb is just coming in. We got to get the corn planter fixed. We got to get a loader fixed. We got to get all my John Deere stuff. Fact says that is exactly part of his campaign: speed bumps and speed cameras in a few areas with children's schools. There you go. So he is agreeing with me. We got the same mindset. It's great. So on that note, happy Easter to everybody all around the world and in New York too. Thanks for listening. Roscoe, KJ, I don't know where Mr. is today. Maybe he's wrapped up with the Mrs. Easter Bunny. Who knows? So thanks for listening, everybody. Shout out to everybody. Happy Easter.